Yo, what is up guys? I'm gonna get roasted in this video. I can feel it already. Alright guys, so thank you once again for tuning into the channel. This is KIXPLORE, where we talk everything about sneakers, travel, lifestyle, and a little bit of everything in between. And today we're going to be talking about sneakers, and with the title, Why Yeezys Are Better Than Jordans. Okay, first of all, that is an opinion, and that is personally my opinion. And I really want to go and say that it's not Yeezys in general are better than Jordans. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's more that I'm trying to say that there's certain sneakers from the Yeezy line that are better than the Air Jordans. Namely, I would probably have to go and say, alright, wait for it, Adidas Yeezy 350s are better than the Jordan 1s. A lot of you guys might be thinking that I'm going crazy, but yeah, once again, that's my opinion. If you think I'm wrong, I respect that. Leave your comments down below and let me know what your actual thoughts are of this actual subject. I've been wanting to do this one for a while now, and I was actually never an Air Jordan 1 fan from the beginning. I collected all the other Jordans, like the 3s, the 4s, the 6s, 11s, before I started collecting the Air Jordan 1s. And it wasn't really until I really needed the Air Jordan 1 in my collection, because it is a timeless classic, and I got it. And then I started respecting it more, right? Because I only wanted to get the sneakers that I liked, and that's why I got them, the Air Jordan 1. I really believe that, since it was the Air Jordan 1, it was the first. It was really the first, the pioneering sneaker for Jordan, which I really believe, like everything else that came after, should have been a better shoe in terms of materials, functionality, comfort. So if you know what I'm talking about, so Air Jordan 1s are the first one on the line. So technically they're supposed to be like the worst shoe compared to all the other Jordan 1s that, all the Jordan sneakers that came later. Technically, if you think about it. But in terms of styling and how it looks and all that kind of stuff, it is probably the most timeless compared to any other Jordan there is in his line. That being said, Jordan 1s are it's one of the catalysts for sneaker culture, especially today. If it wasn't for Michael Jordan, I really wouldn't think that sneaker culture would have been as pumping as it is today. He really got everyone going with his sneakers and that kind of culture, and it kind of translated even to nostalgic feels like in today's kind of generation, if you know what I'm talking about. Because everyone that couldn't get sneakers back then still want them now, so they could still kind of relive that moment by getting their sneakers today. And that's one of the really cool things about the Air Jordan 1s. Whereas with the 350s, I feel like it's more of just today's generation, not like in Jordan's generation back then. I feel like Yeezy, Mr. Kanye West himself, is sort of like the Jordan of our time, of this generation. He has been very inspirational. He has influenced many fashion lines and especially styles. Like, no one would have predicted, okay, that seeing his drawings, you remember those drawings that he had that on a little crappy piece of paper, and when he translated that into actual sneakers, people were thinking, why would anyone buy that? Why? They had all these negative feedback about it. And then what happened when he actually released it? It sold out instantly. This guy is crazy. I could really kind of say that for some sneakers, I really wish he didn't release it, because I'm not a really big fan of them. But in terms of the 350s, once I did eventually get my hands on it, I was bonkers over it. I love them so much. So shout out to my wife for actually getting my first pair of Yeezy 350. Let's get these sneakers out, man. Okay, so there you go, guys. The two sneakers we're debating about. So timeless classic right here, right there, for you guys to see. And then we also got the new vibes. It's not really new. Look how yellow it is. I beat these so hard. A lot more kids know about it, and it's more of a it's more known not just in sneaker culture, but also in the kind of popularity kind of thing, because I think a lot more girls know more about Yeezys than they do about the culture of you know, Air Jordan 1s, and because obviously Miss Kanye is going out with the Kardashians and stuff, so he's got that circle of influence, so a lot more people will be knowing this compared to knowing these, and that's okay. That's what I think anyway. And going back to the whole debate of why I think the Yeezy 350s are better than the Air Jordan 1s is just mainly purely for the comfort.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys watched The Last Dance, the you know, documentary about Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. That Michael Jordan himself proclaimed that, you know, when he went back to his last game as a Chicago Bulls player at the Madison Square Garden, he wore his Air Jordan 1s, right? And he said, you know, his feet were killing him. In fact, that when after the game, when he took off his right shoe, his right sock was drenched in blood. So that goes just to show how much innovation has gone from the Air Jordan 1 to the sneakers that we have today. Let's see what other people think.
Yo, it's Jordan 1s all the way for me, bro. Not only are they timeless, but they're a classic silhouette and can be worn with everything. Just look how good they look.
Alright, hey, so you asked the question if I think Yeezys are better than Jordans, and as much as I respect and love Yeezys myself, I still think the heritage of Jordans are much more recognizable, and that they hold closer memories to people's hearts. So people have actually grown up around Jordans, they're more of a culture. Yeezys have only come up recently, so I feel like they're just hype. They are revolutionary. Kanye has done big things, especially from the transition from Nike to Adidas. Jordans have stood the test of time. They've actually been around for like nearly 40 years now, and I think that's quite impressive, and Yeezys can't fight that.
Yo, what's doing, Kicks fam? The 350 versus the Jordan 1. For me, it's neck and neck. There's so many similarities between the two models and milestones towards the sneaker culture that I can honestly not decide. Kanye's an iconic rapper, Jordan's an iconic basketball player. Basically, you'd have to either be a total Adidas fanboy or a total Nike fanboy to choose between the two. I basically racked my brains to think which one comes out on top, and I cannot choose between the two. If it was a game of Mortal Kombat and it said finish him, I would do the friendship. As simple as that. They are equal on so many levels for me.
Comfort is what I like most on my shoes, and it's definitely something that I will always continue to go back to, especially at my age now. So I definitely just want to be comfortable in my sneakers. It's this one in particular. This is the right shoe. This bit here, I don't know if you guys can see right there. That's where it's sort of like, oh, it kills me. It's just that little rub. Every step that you take just adds up to the pain till the end of the day, where I just really can't wait just to kick them off my shoes, kick them off my feet, because it is uncomfortable. If you don't feel that kind of pain, I'm really happy for you, and I hope you get to wear Air Jordans all the time. Obviously, I need a lot more padding, and look at that. It's like the padding of the Boost is a lot more thicker than it is on the Air Jordan 1. And another thing is, because I travel a lot, well, I like to say I travel a lot, but when you're putting stuff into your luggage, look at this, guys. Look at that. Look how much space that takes up compared to this. It's so big. I mean, you can always kind of just scrunch up your Jordans or whatever, but like, no one's gonna really do that. So it takes a lot more space, and I feel like Air Jordan 1s are technically not more of a travel sneaker compared to the 350s, and I will always bring my 350s compared to my Air Jordan 1s because it's a lot more comfortable, it's a lot more portable. Anyway, yeah guys, so that's pretty much all I really wanted to say about these sneakers, and also these. I mean, you know, everyone's got their own preferences. You're allowed to like what you like. There's probably people out there that hate both. They hate Jordans and they hate Yeezys or Adidas and like their own stuff. So it's totally up to them, and it's perfectly fine. And I hope you guys actually do kind of experience things other than what is Nike bringing out today, or what Mr. Kanye West is doing, releasing tomorrow kind of thing. So basically just try to explore and increase your sneaker diet in terms of brands, because you'll always find things that will surprise you and things that might pique your interest. And you know, those are the things that kind of really translate your kind of experience as a sneaker head. A shout out to Mr. Archie's brand, Sakudo, for all the really cool stuff that they do. You know, go support your locals, guys. And once again, leave your comments down below. You know, I really want to start a discussion regarding this kind of you know, this kind of topic and what you guys think. Anyway, thanks once again for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. And I will always shoot. My wife's calling me. My wife's calling me to go eat, so I'm gonna go eat. I'll be back, guys. Ah!